Good morning. My name is Batavia Owens, and the dissertation that I will discuss today will be the effects on technology, student motivation, and engagement in classroom-based learning by James Francis. So, the reason why this topic is important to me is because as a high school educator, I believe that incorporating technology is very important to student learning and student engagement. So, this um, going back and reading through his dissertation is very helpful to the topic that I plan on discussing for mine. So the main research question for Mr. Francis's dissertation is how do present-day educators utilize technology to engage students in learning activities? And with the research question, he had three sub-research questions that he also talked about in this dissertation. So those three were: do students report technology use in the regular education classroom used to accommodate all students? And if they do they feel it's more or less technology that is needed or necessary? So basically, are they using too much technology or do they not have enough technology? Um, the second question states, how is technology used to enhance instruction for identified students, uh, such as students with a 504 or IEP? Uh, 504s and IEPs are extra learning plans that give students accommodations for learning disabilities. And then the third question states, what is the current state of assistive technology at the site? How is it used to engage the identified students in learning? When we're talking about the identified students, remember those are the students with 504s and IEPs. So the research topic, uh, he is seeking to find out the student's perception of the use of technology in classroom-based instruction. So he wants to know how students feel about using technology in the classroom, not necessarily the teachers. The importance of this finding um, uh, is his findings not they're kind of portrayed weekly with this like week with this topic, and um, it does help. Like I said, it helps with my dissertation coming along, but it adds to the body, the pool of research for technology and being able to incorporate technology in the classroom and how is it motivating to the students. And by adding this technology to the classroom, teachers can utilize the technology for differentiation, for instruction that will help motivate students. Not all students learn the same. So you have to be able to differentiate instruction and have something for every student so that they can understand what is being taught. Um, the methodology he used qualitative, and that was through observations and surveys. He chose the New England Charter School, um, which ranged from grade 7 to 12. The population size, the sample size that was used was 348 students and 65 staff members. So the data that was used to collect it was surveys. We had student records and classroom observations for his study. He did, however, have the this fine the study was voluntary, and the students could opt out at any moment. They did sign a consent form, and they were allowed to remove themselves from the study at any time. This does put some limitations on the the research because being able to, if they're able to leave, that messes with the numbers. Another limitation of this project was it was only a single school, and of course the voluntary participation and uh, findings for this is not a public school. It's not a conventional public school. It was a charter school, so that could provide some limitations for um, the study. As far as the results, he found that most students felt that technology usage was motivating and it added benefits of allowing students of all educational levels to access help and being able to find answers more quickly and efficiently with technology usage. Um, but using the technology, if you go back to the more conventional learning settings, students can appear uninterested and unmotivated if you remove the technology from the class, and that makes it hard for students to be engaged in learning. Um, at this school, he did find that uh, technology was underutilized and it was inconsistent at the New England Charter School. But he did see that using the technology in the classrooms was successful. But the purpose of the study was to find, well, in the conclusions, the purpose of the study was to find the students' perceptions of using technology in the classroom. How did it help them? Uh, the current uses of general technology. Is it assistive in the technology? The assistive technology in the classrooms, and how does it help those students with disabilities? Technology is everywhere, and you need to integrate technology because it benefits academic achievement and student engagement. Um, he did find that there was a disconnect between student and teacher as much as far as if the technology is consistently used and we become more dependent and reliant on it, students will become more disconnected with the teacher. And you just have to make sure that the technology is integrated appropriately to ensure the success of the students in the future. So that's what I found with his dissertation. Again, that was by Francis James, The Effects of Technology on Student Motivation and Engagement in the Classroom-Based Learning. My topic will be something forthcoming like that as far as um, incorporating technology to improve student engagement in the classrooms. Hopefully this video was informational and helpful. Thank you so much for watching.